If you have a cat in the home, and of course you do, you will have experienced something that all of us cat parents have. You'll be walking around the home, minding your own business, when suddenly your feline friend will block your path, bumping into your legs and preventing you from moving forward. Or perhaps they like to plop down in the doorway, stubbornly refusing to budge. Why do they do this? Well, there's quite a few potential reasons. There are quite a few surprising reasons coming up in this video as to why cats are prone to doing this, but one of the simplest solutions is they're just attention-seeking little scamps. According to cat behavior expert Dr. Mikel Delgado, cats are highly clever creatures that swiftly learn how to get what they want. If they have come to realize that standing in front of you leads to you stopping what you're doing to acknowledge them, they might keep doing it because they want you to give them that sweet, sweet attention. If this is why your cat keeps blocking your feet and it's a nuisance, what can you do about it? Take a moment to interact with your cat when they do this. If they are seeking attention, give them the attention they so seek. Pet them, talk to them, show them that you love them. You probably didn't need to know where you were walking to anyway. Being a cat parent means diligently dishing out the love when it's called for. We all know how territorial cats can be. They love to claim things as theirs, rubbing their heads and faces all over it. Quite a lot of their weird behavior can be explained when you realize that so much of what they do is about asserting dominance and seizing land. If they frequently stand in a specific spot, especially an area of high foot traffic, it may well be their way of asserting dominance and claiming that spot. The brilliant book, Cat Sense, which I know I talk about a lot on this channel, but it really is a real Bible for cat parents, states that cats often use their physical presence to claim space just as much as they use rubbing things with their scent. So if this is why your cat keeps blocking your feet and it's annoying you, what can you do about it? If your cat frequently blocks one doorway in particular, try placing a comfy bed or a little perch nearby. This gives them a designated spot in the area, but it keeps the walkways clear. I said there were some weird theories coming up, and this may be one of the weirdest. Some experts think that one of the reasons why cats will sometimes linger around your feet and try to push you around is they are attempting to herd you like your sheep, and they are Babe, the pig. If your cat is doing this to you, don't be offended. It's not because they think you're stupid, or because they think you're their boss or anything. This is a habit that cats who feel a very strong bond with their humans will indulge in. They do this in order to guide you around to where they want you to be, sometimes because they're trying to look out for you and support you, but often because they want to push you toward where the food is so you can get the food for them. If your cat constantly blocks your path at mealtime, this is probably what is going on. They're simply reminding you it's time to eat. This probably happens if you tend to fall out of the habit of feeding them the same time every day, so they'll feel like they need to tell you. Sticking to a feeding schedule can help curb this behavior, as they will slowly come to realize they can trust you to know when it's dinner time, and everything comes back to food. Toddlers often misbehave. The terrible twos is a phrase for a reason. But often, the reason why they do this is because they're simply testing limits, trolling as it were. And if they've learned that standing in front of you forces you to have to step around them or stop still completely, they're probably reveling in having a little bit of control over your movements. The naughty scamps! Right. So, if this is why your cat keeps blocking your feet and it's annoying, what can you do about it? Well, instead of walking around them every time, try to encourage them to move instead. Perhaps by asking calmly, or with a gentle nudge. This makes it clear that they don't always get to boss you around. Sometimes, and they will have to change their plans to accommodate you. After all, it's a two-way relationship. Sometimes, one reason why cats might linger around your legs, getting in the way like a fluffy little barricade, well, it's that they earnestly think that they're protecting you and keeping you safe. In the wild, cats are one of the few animals that are both predators and prey. This means they're naturally cautious and perceptive creatures, always keeping an eye on their surroundings to ensure they and their litter are never at risk. Well, guess what? You're part of the litter now. Some experts believe that cats blocking your path may well be their way of ensuring they know where you're going. This is especially true if it's an unfamiliar environment or if lighting is dimmed. Cats can be mysterious creatures, not quite communicating in ways we fully comprehend. They don't express their love in ways that seem obvious to us. Feline expert Dr. Sarah Ellis has noted that many cats love to block their owner's path for no reason more complicated than just wanting to be close with you and express their love for you. This is especially true if, while blocking you, they decide to rub themselves up against your legs or flop onto their back like they've lost a vicious fight with gravity. If you think your cat might be doing it for this reason, you might as well take it as the compliment it is intended to be. Offer some pets, acknowledge their presence, and return their affection for you with some affection for them, before gently moving them aside and getting on with your day. You have probably noticed that your cat adores hallways and walkways, anywhere that is commonly lit up by sunbeams. That's no coincidence. Cats are always drawn to warm spots. As descendants of desert animals, they are all about that sunshine. If there is a certain spot in your home that is the perfect combo of warmth and airflow, then that spot will draw your cat in like it's El Dorado. And if that spot just so happens to be somewhere with heavy foot traffic, it will just feel like they're always blocking your path, when in truth, they're just enjoying the sunbeams that happen to be landing there. If your cat's chosen spot is a touch inconvenient for you, you can't exactly move where sunbeams land. But one option to lure them to somewhere else would be to put a blanket or cat bed in another spot that's almost as warm. The new combo of warmth and coziness might just lure them away from the other spot. Never ever forget that cats are hunters at heart, even if they've been domesticated and are pampered all day and all night. Those instincts will never ever go away. Because of this, your cat will often place themselves in strategic spots so they have a full view of everything that's happening. Doorways and hallways are the perfect activity monitoring spots. So while it may seem like they are deliberately getting in your way, they're actually just doing their hunting duties and keeping an eye out for the best possible spot. Maybe don't tell them that your house is incredibly safe and there's literally no need to protect you from predators. It's nice for them to feel useful. But not all cats are at work. Some cats prioritize play, and if your cat suddenly darts in front of you or even swats at your feet, they might just be in the mood for fun and are trying to invite you to join in with the games. If this sounds like your cat, then you definitely have a playful cat. And there are no two ways around this. You simply have to play with them. In fact, if you play with them more throughout the day, it'll cater to their need for play and will hopefully mean they don't come seeking it out when you're simply trying to walk from one room to the next in your own home. I make a lot of videos about cats, and if there's one thing I've learned, it is this. Quite a lot of cat behavior can be simply reduced to cats are weird. And not to shame your fluffy little fur babies, but they're weird little goblin creatures. Not all of their decisions have a deep explanation. They are quirky little guys, and blocking your path from time to time might just be them exerting that quirkiness. And those are some reasons as to why your cat always blocks your way. Though, of course, they might just be trying to annoy you because they're upset with you. Want to know some other signs that they're upset? Check out this next video.